boom. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Lion's Den with Seth. I'm your host, Seth, and this is an opportunity for us to come together again this time of the week to talk about growth, development, and everything in between. But of course, this is towards the end of the month, and this is when we have our round table in discussions. So anything that's been grinding our gears, things that's having us to pick up a little bit of drink here and there, and just to have those casual conversations that we would normally have between ourselves. So if this is your first time tuning in, we appreciate it. If not, make sure that you follow us and you let individuals know that you're watching the den, and hit the share button, y'all. We appreciate this. Hit the share button, and you have an opportunity to comment in the chat wherever you're watching this from. So you can be watching it from YouTube, from Facebook, and oh, by the way, I'm going live on fan base too. So we also have a room that's up for that right now. So we can have all types of discussions, and we're here for you. But of course, I couldn't do this by myself. Got the rest of my men up in here, right? The Lions getting it in. Big Larry, what's popping, man?
Hey, what's happening, man? What's going on with you?
Hey, it look like that school kicking your ass, boy.
It is, man. This one class I took employment laws, man. I had a teacher that really challenged me, bro, especially in my writing. So I ain't gonna lie, class was probably the most challenging, but it's the most rewarding because she really helped me grow and develop. Like I think all professors do. She was really on the APA formatting, writing. I mean, no slacking.
Right. So, well, no, that's what's up. That's what's up. Other than that, how your weekend?
Chill, man. I'm enjoying. I got a week break before my next class starts. It's an accounting class, man. Class number 7 of 12, where I'm halfway through. Good. I want to bring that up to anybody watching that's motivated or think they can't do it. Yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. All
that's
right.
Right.
You got to make it a part of your agenda.
That's right. Absolutely. That's true. Right. Yo, Big Herm, what you think about that?
Man, I think Larry hit it right on the head, man. You can do anything. It's like you hear it since you was a kid. You can do anything you set your mind to. You know what I mean? but it's true, man. You know what I mean? If you make it a priority in your agenda, man, because most of the time these organizations also don't want you to fail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you put the effort into it, they're gonna go for you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But my week has been pretty crazy. This should be my last week in Facebook jail. You know what I mean? Give me a round.
Oh my God.
30-day bid, man. I'm telling you, man, it's tough.
Bro, you like a Facebook convict, bro.
Up being dark skinned in these internet streets, man. You know what I mean? They always trying to lock you up, man. But
that's why your ass be saying on the man anyway. But how's your week?
Everything's good. But I'm learning real quick. Being retired military vet of 21 years, communication is not always an easy thing. You know what I'm saying? I thought that we had communication problems in the military. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Outside those gates, man, I don't know how you civilians do it. You know what I mean? But y'all communication, from what I see, is some of the worst.
Bruh, you know what? I read something the other day. I think my boy had passed this to me, but he says he thought communication was the key, but it's not communication, it's comprehension. You see what I'm saying? So you can say whatever you want to say, but if the individual that's receiving it or supposed to be receiving it ain't receiving it, then you all the way out of line.
But we getting there, man. I'm adjusting and show that I can adjust. You know what I'm saying? That's key to air power. So I keep that and hold that with me. So
Jesus, let it go. Yo, hey, check it out. We got hey, Big Kayne, you got your volume up loud.
Okay, hold on.
Yo, what's going on, James? And everybody else that's tuning in, y'all. Make sure y'all let us know where you at, y'all.
Absolutely. Faithful followers. What's up?
Yeah, can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Is it too loud?
Oh, no, you perfect. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you all a quick introduction. I'll let this brother introduce himself. But again, I told y'all about the that fan base app. And this was one of the brothers that was talking about cryptocurrency. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, this dude sounds like he got this on lock. And then I'm listening to him. I'm like, wait a minute. it's one thing when individuals communicate, like we were talking about, but when you can comprehend certain things, I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. Because if the world is going in this direction, or already has been in this direction, it's your responsibility to make sure you know as much about it as possible from individuals that know how to get it in. So, ladies and gentlemen, this week guest host, shout out to Mr. Bitcoin Ali. Welcome in, damn brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me, Seth, man, from fan base, man. Like I say, I'm Bitcoin Ali from Crypto Kings, and I'm here to spread the wealth.
So where you originally from, bro?
I'm from Mississippi, Port Gibson, Claiborne County, man. That's a small town nobody know about. It's the town to burn down if you look it up in history from the Revolution War.
Wow.
Hey,
but now where you at now? Where you residing at now? Let them know.
I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, man, the show me state, you know.
Hey, I hear we got some of that influence on you. I hear them R's coming out of there. I hear them R's.
Yeah, loving the China.
I feel you. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so again, this is the discussions in the den, right? And so what we're going to talk about for real is things that's been grinding our gears, or things that's been out there that we want to get off of our chest. Now, caveat to this, these are our opinions, right? These facts are our facts and our truths, right? But it may not be. Now look at Herm. You ready, ain't you? Oh, that boy ready. All right, go ahead, Herm, man. You got it, man. Hey, what's been grinding your gears, dog?
I'm just saying, man, there's no caveat here. You know what I mean? What I say is what I say. Hey, check it. So some of the things that's on our list that we opted that we want to talk about. The first thing let's talk about is I've seen a whole lot of back and forth about how people are reacting to the Kanye and Kim K situation. It's not that I want to talk about Kanye and Kim K, right? But I do want to talk about how that situation is handled and how we view it, right? We don't know these people's personal life. We don't know them, and nor do we really care. But what we do care about is how this situation plays off and how, you know what I'm saying, it formulates people's opinion about how they see it. Some people see it as, man, Kanye just wants his family back. You know what I mean? He's just a man that wants his family back. And other people see it like, man, it's borderline, this is stalking, you know what I'm saying? It's unhealthy and bad for the kids. So we got to talk about how do y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? When you see a man that, I mean, they're still married, you know what I mean? They're still married. And so another man has moved up into the house and they're doing Kanye-ish type stuff, you know what I'm saying? With the calling, you know, all this other type stuff, playing it out on social media. What do y'all think about that?
Bitcoin, man, I'll give you the floor, man, since you're our guest, man. What you think about what's going on with this family?
I believe, man, Kanye West is trying to send out a message to the people, especially our people. I mean, he done said it plenty of times in the past, you know, that he feel like the guy from Get Out, you know, and when I think about the movie Get Out, you know, that's real serious and that's real in the real world.
Okay. Hey, that is very true, Larry. Hold on, Herm, because I see you.
I mean, you got me big on the screen. I thought you were ready for me, man.
No, because I want the world to see your face. Well, go ahead, Larry. What you think, man?
So man, I can go two ways with this, but I'll go to I'm not gonna play devil's advocate on this one. I'll go the typical what we say as a father. You know, the things that we say a man should do to go to the extreme and to get their kids, right? So he bought a house across the street, kind of stalky-ish craziness, but nonetheless, he's free to do that. He want to stay close to the kids. I don't know him and Kim's situation personally, just from what I hear. You know, I just think he want to be close to the kids, and he ain't letting that go, man. He a father, and he want to be a father to his kids. So I'm just going to leave it on there. I'm not going to get into anything too deep until we see where this discussion goes.
Well, look, hey, I'll step in it. This is what I think it is. Well, part of the thing. So Kanye West is, in my opinion, a musical genius. Okay. However, when there is a level of genius. There's also a level of out of line. And some people call that insanity. You dig? But the thing is, what we have to put into consideration is that this brother has dealt with so many different things and maybe not been able to cope with those things the right way. And so getting in a relationship may have been his safe space, but now things were starting to crumble. Now he's starting to, go into this, try to find this space, safe space again. And it's looking more out of line to people that's watching, like, okay, this dude is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The thing is, this has been the same Kanye. He's more vulnerable about it now. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm thinking. But what you think though, Herman? Because
I think this, man, you can't use the get out stuff after you done married her and got 2 kids with her. You know what I'm saying? Was it 2 or 3 kids they got together now? You know what I mean? So it's not like he didn't know what he was getting into. Kim Kardashian's life has been in the public since the Ray J video, way back then in her early 20s. She's 40 something now. You know what I mean? So it's not like nobody knew who she was getting it. She's a social media person, you know what I'm saying, attention starved and stuff like that. But what I will say, you know what I'm saying, Kim K is also the person that only has kids with her husband. You know what I mean? I will say that. She doesn't have multiple kids with a whole bunch of people.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? So when people try to paint her in a certain picture, I'm thinking the only difference between Kim K and most of these women out here is that she's just, you know what I'm saying, her life is got a camera on it and she gets paid for having a camera on it. You know what I mean? Like with the Kanye talking about his get out now and all that, Kanye's the only one that been showing that he's been erratic. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of borderline dangerous. You know what I mean? I think Kanye gonna do shit. I don't think Kanye gonna do a damn thing. You know what I mean? But
what do you mean by erratic? Between them two, or just in general?
Like these crazy messages he's sending to them, and then they play it out all on social media, right? You know what I'm saying? Now another thing we gotta keep in mind is these 2 people are billionaires on their own.
That's right.
Yeah.
So why they lawyers are not working this stuff behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? They putting it all on social media, all in the, got Pete Davidson saying I'm in the wife with your I'm in the bed
with your wife.
All this stuff is being online where the kids can see. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm not going to give Kanye the get out pass. I just can't do it.
So here we got Will in the building. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
You doing good. So what do you think about the context of how Kim Kardashian and Kanye is acting, but how Kanye is acting in the vein of being a father?
I think you're just dealing with the entertainment business. Personally, I think the more people that you publicize your personal business, the more valuable you become in the eyes, the more money you can make. Either you're gonna have people to pay to see you win, or people paying money to see when you lose. So to me, it's just all strategy.
So that's another thing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, those that's listening, we got fan base on live. Listen, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Kanye is doing this because of publicity, like they're both starving for attention? You get what I'm saying? Like they ain't getting enough? Or is this just a real life situation that men deal with, but because of who he is, it's being exploited this way? What you got, Herm?
Now check this out. Now take the celebrity away, and now these are 2 normal people, right?
Right.
I would not co-sign a man taking these actions against a woman in this way. You know what I'm saying? There's way, you want to be a father and stuff like that, but when it's done, it's done. You know what I mean? If she says she's done with you, she's allowed to be done with you. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and keep telling everybody, I just want my family back. It's okay for her to not want to be with you no more. You know what I mean? You're going to have to accept that and move on and find a way to be able to co-parent. You know what I mean? Don't make it about, I just want my wife back. You know what I mean? Like she's done moved on. You know what I mean? So take away the celebrity and the Kim and Kanye. These are 2 normal people. You know what I'm saying? And the man's acting like that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that's where you get them cases where the man has shot the wife because people keep saying, oh, man, he just want his family back. It gets to be obsession, and then we got to start keeping a close eye on that kind of crap.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, let me reset this. But hey, I see everybody that's here. I see Big Goat. What's going on, man? Shout out for joining us, man. And everybody else. Yes, he is.
Go look at Jay-Z's catalog, you know what I'm saying, and the music that he's been produced himself. and then his first album. You know, come on.
And again, to speak on that, I think that individuals that listen to music differently and understand it differently can understand and or value
He
that.
changed the game.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he flipped the script. But anyway, y'all, look, this is what we're talking about. This is the discussion in the den. We getting things off our chest. You dig what I'm saying? And really trying to connect with what is it that's going on and how do we bring it back together? So, Big Herm, what do you think the fix is? Not in a situation, right? Because I think it's a whole lot of extra things that they're dealing with. But let's say that there are men that are going through this situation right now with their significant other. What do you think the best way to handle that is?
Extensive therapy, man. They need an outlet, somebody to talk to help them deal with it, to know that, hey, just because this person wants to leave you, it's not the end of your life. You know, what I mean? It's just going to look different for you and your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been through divorce before. You know what I mean? I know what that's like. You know what I mean? And my kids living halfway across the country. That's hard. You know what I mean? Not kind of hard. That's really hard.
Very.
I think it's extensive therapy. You know, and people around them calling them on their bullshit. Like, look, man, you the one that messed up, or you or whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. You know what I mean? Let it go. If she truly don't want to be with you, if you've tried and she don't want to be with you, let it go.
Yo, pride is a big thing. Hey, Bitcoin, man, what you think the fix is, man?
I think the fix would be Kanye just using his legal power, getting custody of his kids, which is what he's fighting for. I believe it's two sides to this. You know, it's Kim, the Kardashian side, is trying to make Kanye West look like crazy, so he did not get custody of his kids, you know, for his manipulating the people in the media. So if they find out that, if they get to say that Kanye West is crazier through the people choice in the media, then maybe we could put Kanye West in an asylum, so where we can take away his kids from him and put him on visitation how we want it to be, versus how Kanye West wanted to, where he wanted to set the example. The first time in America that a black entertainer is fighting for his child in the TV screen, and he's going against somebody that's real powerful. You know, because I did the same thing in 2017, and I looked at crazy to some people, but I actually won my custody battle doing the same thing.
See,
if it was just about him talking about just getting his kids back, custody, I can agree with you, Bitcoin Ali. I agree with most of the stuff that you said. You know what I mean? But the whole, I just want my kids back. The way he keeps dragging Kim into it, that I want my wife back, and talking crazy to Pete Davidson, that he ain't doing himself no favors.
That's true.
Crazy.
But you know, keep that in mind, dude, too, man. Part of that is ego, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, for real. And then so he's playing on it. Pete Davis is playing on it. Larry, what you think, bro? Look,
yeah, it's a chess. It's a chess game. Believe half of what you hear and even less of what you see, man. Like, let the lawyers fight it out behind closed doors. It is an ego thing. It is what it is. But again, we don't know the personal side of the story, so we're just giving our own opinion of what we see in the media. But we all know how the media can portray things too, so just be mindful of that. I ain't mad at the brother. Do what you got to do to get your kids, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, Big Will, what you think, man?
Brother, I think that man grew up off Keith Sweat because his ass begging. Hey, Keith Sweat influenced a lot of people in a lot of ways, but the way he going about it, man, is real messy, personally. And like I said, I think it can be used to optimize what he's trying to do on the other side to make more money. Almost like what Floyd did, man. More people paid money to watch him lose, and he made money off either one. So to me, it's extra, man. Kanye has always been extra. Is he a talented individual? Well, of course. But I still don't know nothing about his old wife, how they get famous. That's a better conversation. Why are they important?
Yeah, well, hey, so the truth to that is doing the research and understanding that she wanted to be a social light, and also she became famous initially off of following behind Paris Hilton. And then what she did was she hired, I don't know if anybody noticed, but shout out if y'all do, she hired a group of individuals to show up where she told them she was going to be and to take pictures.
Hold on, was Ray J in that group?
Right. No. Hold on. So this is before all of that. So
Okay.
she would get out and she said, "Hey, look, I'm about to be at so and so," and then she'd be there. She's like, "Hey, okay, hey, boo, boo, boo." You right? And then so what happened was more and more people started seeing who is this person that's popular. So she created that persona, and then following on, you got Ray J. And then it's like, okay, boom. Now she's showing it right. The first fans only. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how I go back. Fans only. Forget it. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so that's so we're grinding, right? This is what it is. One of the things that's grinding our gears. Hey, Big Larry, man. So what's been one of the things that's been grinding your gears this week, bro?
We shared a post between us. I saw a post about, again, this 50-50 in a relationship thing going on. If a man and a woman, or whatever, we're gonna say relationship because man and woman is not always ideal now in these days. But anyway, if you're in a relationship and it's 50-50, do the woman in this particular relationship, we're talking about a man and a woman, do the woman still have to be submissive? What are your thoughts? I'm throwing a grenade on the table.
Damn it, man. I hate that you're doing this. Man, listen, you do know that over 50% of our audience is women.
That's a good thing.
That is.
I want to hear what the ladies think in the comments then.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Throw it in there.
Man.
So what'd you say, Herm?
I want to know what the ladies think in the comments as we're about to talk about this.
Yeah.
I want to know what the ladies think in the comments, man.
So let me get this right, Big Larry. So your question is, damn it. So if it's 50-50, should the woman still be
no such thing? Let's just keep it real. There's no such thing as 50-50, but keep going.
Okay.
Well, it's close. All right. For the sake of this, if they're paying half the bill.
Yes.
They're paying half the bill.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. There we go. So what you're saying is, if the woman is paying her share of the bills, okay, should she still be submissive? Lord have mercy. I don't even want to speak on it. You see what I'm saying? Because I already know I'm gonna have some problems after this. Okay, but see, look, it
Come
go.
on now.
I want all the smoke.
Give me the mic.
You know what? We gonna do it. All right, we gonna do it. Listen, first of all, hell yeah, she should. But at the same time, we have to understand what submissive is. Submissive, boom, underneath. Right? And missive, that's part of that is mission. So if she is in a place to support a mission, we have to be able to clearly identify what the mission is. You see what I'm saying? No matter what. Now, it should not be geared based off of who's bringing the most money in the house, or if we're doing it 50-50, there's still I wouldn't say priority. I would say there is a hierarchy in the house in certain realms. And so I landed right then and there. Bitcoin, what you think, bro?
Hey, I believe if she doing 50-50 with you, I mean, she got 50% of say so, so hey, if you want that in your household, you gotta know what you asking for, down the line. So
but somebody got to make the decision, though. That's why I say there's no such thing as 50-50. Somebody has to be the dominant person to make that decision, though.
Yeah. Hey man, I thought Bitcoin was cool, man.
No, look, he making some big points. Yo, he making a big point. What you say, Herm?
I'm saying, what did he say? Because if your woman is paying 50% of the bills, right? You know what I'm saying? They say the man is supposed to be the provider, right? But she's equally providing just like you. So what separates it? You know what I mean? Like,
so I got you, Herm.
I would say what separates it, and I'll let you get this, Will, but I think what separates it is leadership qualities.
That don't always equate to a man.
I know. But what I'm saying is, hear me out. When it comes down to okay, so look, shout out to Miss Amy. She says,
my homegirl right there.
Right. She says, why does someone have to be the dominant person though? That's the universe. If you think about it, it has to be like that happens. Like that's like gravity almost, right? So, but at the same time, a person cannot be dominant and don't have anything to dominate, right. And they don't understand their domain. You dig? So, regardless if we're 50-50, it's like, okay, cool. Listen, we're going to do this as a family unit. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about us together. And then there may be some times where she be able to see the same vision and bring me over to the side and say, hey, listen, this is how we should do this as a unit together. So as long as that is inclusive, it's not just one person being submissive. I think it exchanges. What you was going to say, Will?
Oh, Lord, let me take a sip of my yak real quick. Now, let me get back to you, man. When you talk about relationships, right, when you talk about 50-50, you're going old school and how you did things back in the day. But I can attest to all of us on this line. We cook, we clean, we do the things that was not traditional of men back in the day. When you talk about winning together, men have a totally different thought process to think about, even some women. Because if you allow a woman to just stay at home and be a housewife, when your ass go to court, when she takes you to the cleaners, you're gonna be wishing you made a different decision. That's the other side of the equation. But when you talk about when you talk about teamwork is everything, right? I think you're a damn fool in some cases, not all. Some situations may vary, but I think if you're doing it as a team, my wife always has to say so. But ultimately, my wife is submissive to me as her husband, but I'm always going to value my wife. Sometimes she's going to take lead. If she's better at that time in that situation, I'm going to follow my wife. It's going to always reverse roles. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in a household together, you can win together. As Larry said, it ain't 50-50. It's 100-100. Being 100% responsible of your contribution to that marriage. So sometimes I think terms get misused or whatnot, but it's a team effort when you talk about what you're doing together financially. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman paying half the bills in the house. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that the most unfortunate thing that happens when it comes down to the word submissive is individuals attach their ego to it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with how anybody wants to run their house, right? As long as it works for that house.
That's it.
But the thing is, like what I was talking about with the 50-50, right? If somebody's coming with 50% of the stuff, 50% of whatever it is, you can't automatically assume that you're going to be the dominant one just because you're the male.
That's right. That's right.
Because I mean, you might not have it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But so that's what I'm saying is once you start talking about who's doing 50-50 and who ain't. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, like whoever's paying 100% of the bills or whatever, right? That don't automatically mean that you got it all neither, right?
Correct.
Bro, listen. It's funny you say that because I know of a couple that the wife is stay at home, okay, but she is the manager of the finances. So what she does is she takes all of the money that her husband makes and give him allowance.
He might suck at money,
right? But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's crazy, but it works for folk. So all right, hey Herm, I'm gonna give you this.
You gonna give me my wife?
Let me get input in this before we move on.
You gonna give me my wife? Hold on. We all lead in many ways. The need to dominate lends itself to insecurity. Domination is not the goal, and achievement together is. Money is a small indicator of leadership.
There you go. What you gonna say, Larry?
Yeah. I think people are taking the word dominant to way left, and that's not where we're going. When I say dominant, I'm saying somebody has to be the ultimate decision maker. I never said it was gender neutral. I mean, I never said it was a gender specific. It doesn't matter what the situation is. It depends on who's the strength of it. If you're the strength of finances, you make the damn decision. If you're the strength of whatever, washing dishes, cleaning the house, decorating the house, you make that decision. What I'm saying is it's all based off your situation, your relationship. So when I say dominant, when y'all talk about this 50-50, there's no such thing when it comes to a decision. Somebody has to make the call, or you're gonna be, I don't know what we're gonna do. What you gonna do? I don't know what we're gonna. You're stuck in nowhere.
So if you think about it, and y'all let me know if y'all agree. You're right to a point. I agree to a degree because I believe that in most cases, the best conversations and the best points that's given is being on the same page, a level of understanding. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, I get what you're trying to say, and I get what you, and this is where we need to go. So one person say, I understand what you're saying. This person say, this is where we need to go. So together we're going to do this. So I don't personally think one person has to make a decision. I think that when you're in a relationship, both individuals make the decision because the whole household would not be able to move in the same direction if one is on one page and the other one is on the other.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Another key point. I'm sorry, Will. Real quick. I think another key point is not to take each other for granted. Just because you pay 100% of the bills, you know what I'm saying? Don't discredit or take for granted what, you know what I'm saying, somebody else is doing, because everybody's supporting the household for one goal. You know what I'm saying? To better the household.
Yeah.
My bad, Will.
No, man, I agree with you fellas, man. It's about a team and having an understanding. Not all households are going to operate the same. But I'm going to leave y'all with this, and y'all going to know what video I'm talking about when I say this. Make daddy a sandwich.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
We on protection duty 24/7. When the last time a woman and whooped somebody's ass on behalf of their man that wasn't threatened by a female? We on guard duty 24/7.
Some men can't fight.
I mean, hey, listen, hold on. Look, I'm glad you said that, because I don't know if y'all saw that one video. It was a man and this woman. They walking down this little alleyway, and two dudes end up walking past, and one of them slapped the girl's ass. And the dude that was walking with her, he tried to buck up, and the dude,
he got 2-piece, man.
I think he was a professional boxer too, though.
Right, but still, the fact is, he went down, she stood up and laid them both out.
And then limped them down the alley.
Right, down the alley, made sure he was okay. She grabbed him and her purse and kept it moving. But
his ass better pay all the bills then.
yeah, hey, listen, hey, he wear the panties. So listen, y'all, we about to go on break real quick. Y'all, so look, this is in the Lion's Den, and I see you, Big Goat. What if you can't agree? Then that means that you are having a conversation with the wrong damn person. Right on. Listen, make sure that y'all sharing this. We're about to take a pause for the calls. Don't go anywhere. Just hit the share button. Stop acting funny style. Right? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. We'll be right back.
Monique Slater is a top negotiating, award-winning real estate agent in San Antonio, Texas. Her focus is on educating and empowering individuals on building general wealth through homeownership while providing exponential service with integrity and excellence. Although her heart is for serving first-time homeowners and the military community, her clientele ranges from $100,000 to $2.5 million. Monique has developed an awesome team that can get anyone into a home and has sold homes in less than 6 hours. After servicing the Air Force for over 28 years, retired Chief Slater has a massive network, so she can connect you with an awesome agent anywhere in the U.S. And if you're in San Antonio or relocating there, give Monique a call first to help you find your dream home. Give Monique a call at 210-237-7268.
One thing we can cherish during these times is family dinners. Think about it, the nice, succulent southern fried chicken, baked beans cooked to perfection, creamy macaroni and cheese, cornbread. You get the point. Come check out Kevlar's Grill, where all the meals are cooked with perfection, professionalism, and love. Located outside the Scott Air Force Base back gate inside the VFW is where you can find them. Also, they have military discount for all of our serving members. Give them a call. Their number is 618-416-5700, and that's inside Scott VFW Post 4183. And they also have Grubhub. Call them now and tell them that the Lion's Den sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Seth with the Lion's Den. Are you or someone you know looking for a tool to help them be more accountable? Check out the Black Collar Mindset, the Art of Strategic Thinking. It's a manual to help maneuver through life strategically by holding yourself accountable every step of the way. Go to theblackcollarmindset.com to grab your copy today. Again, the website is theblackcollarmindset.com. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Let's get it together.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We're here in a Lion's Den, right? We got my man's Bitcoin as the guest host today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Yo, y'all, he's I met this brother, like I said briefly earlier, from Fanbase, and shout out to everybody that's on Fanbase right now that's watching live. Look, we appreciate y'all, and this is just another outlet to connect with individuals to just to share this good information. Bitcoin, man, what you think about the platform and the show so far, man?
I think it's a nice platform, man. This is dope right here, Hey, big ups to all. Right, I'm enjoying this platform right now.
Right on. Well, look, we're about to have one more hot topic.
Mhm.
We gonna go into this Bitcoin stuff, man, and I'm gonna let you spit that, that technical, stuff, man. But it's some good information. So, woo, Big Herm, man, you ready for this, man? Hey,
Man, I'm ready for this, and it's gonna, So there's a Facebook message that goes around. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up a little bit. A Facebook going around when referencing the Supreme Court Justice nominee Kajani Brown. I think it's Kajani Brown Johnson. I think his last name is.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, so it talked about, somebody said, hey, who you marry matters. You know what I'm saying? Black women that marry non-black males will be able to achieve more success because black men simply can't rise up to the level of black men. Black men cannot rise up to the level of black women, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that is the narrative painted when it comes to, a black woman seeking a white male, or seeking an interracial relationship. But when a black male does it, it's about him hating himself. You know what I'm saying? Self-hate. You can't find somebody that look like your mama and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What's wrong with black women? But when this, just like with this Facebook post saying, it's saying that the white male supports the black woman better than the black male can. And I just want to know your thoughts on it, because it's just circling around, getting so much praise. And I'm like, man, this double standard is getting crazy.
Ooh, man. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get that Bitcoin and see what you think as I sip on this Uncle Nearest. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know anything
about that.
Hey, I'm gonna
Be
just
careful.
say this. Eat that drink on that answer, on this answer right here, man. Because my baby mama forced me to get a real job, to have my child in 2016, And that was another reason that I was introduced to Bitcoin before, the way I live, man. I read this book called 48 Laws of the Game. I was brought up a different way. And the information that I used to receive was light was right, when it came to business and to operate yourself. Another word was used was called Nirogishi. So when you want to work your way to the top like that, then yes, you would need something real bright on your side. And that goes for men and women.
What?
It's a different. I'd hate to break it down of who really taught me that, but that is real. That is real. It comes real when you're looking at finance to get a bigger paycheck and to be in a powerful spot, you know. And the person that broke it down to me isn't like no white supremacist, no white power, and they not white at all. It was mostly the movies that I used to watch as a kid, for as like The Mac, something like that. So when it came to business, it's we love our brown women, but when it came to business, I knew if I had just one like one, it would get me past the doors to what I would need to.
Damn, Bitcoin shit. Oh man. Oh. Hey, Will, what you think about that?
Hey man, I got to agree with my dude, man. You remember the movie The Banker? Dope movie as it relates to real estate. You have brothers that was a real estate investor. They went and got a white face, and they had to utilize him as the face of the organization, but it was ran by two brothers.
Yeah, I know
that rings true on how people see and associate intelligence and capability with color. It's unfortunate, but I do totally get that. When you start comparing the dark skin versus light skin with women.
No, it's my phone. Go ahead.
Okay. When you start thinking about the comparison with dark skin versus light skin, to me, it's all a gimmick, personally. Is it still out there? Yes, racism still exists, even within your own community. It still happens. But what it really boils down to is, do you? If it don't work this way, do this way. I'm not gonna say it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing wrong with dating outside your race. Personally, I think a lot of that conversation is just for somebody that's found important or not feel important for themselves. It's bullshit. Love who you love and be happy with who you are. Represent yourself. And just because you marry outside your race does not make you less black, less white, less Asian. It makes you a person that made a decision in life. That's my take on it.
All right, Larry, what you think, bro?
So I take it Barack and his wife Michelle was the exception when
Right.
it comes to rising up to power. Then, right?
Right.
So I just say, if that is the case, and there is, I mean, at one point in time that was the case. You know, light is right, but your character, your hard work, your dedication, I think trumps all of that. And you can't succumb to what society think is the right look for you to advance in your endeavors as far as making it to the top. So with discussion on this topic specifically, Judge Brown, or the nominee, I look at her situation. She went to Harvard, which there was some information that came out over the radio that said she was the first non-black or non-nominee to go the Ivy League route. So that's false. That's a false narrative, because I just realized she went to Harvard and met her husband at Harvard. But my point is this: if you think about her upcoming and the route she took to get to where she's at Harvard, there's not many of us there. All right, and especially in the law school side of it. So who do you think she's around 9 times out of 10? Who do you think she's going to date within her classes? And I mean, you got to look at the circumstances of where.
So basically, you're talking about proximity,
right? I mean, it's only if that's all she sees. Who do you think she's going to get attracted to? And she's a smart woman. It's not like she went to HBCU or something, where it's, or even a traditional college where it's a little bit more split. That's Harvard. It's not many of us there. Let's just be real. It's just not.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. What's your follow-up, bro?
So I want to hit on this. Now I'm reading this message. I understand she does not speak for all black women, but a black woman did write this post. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to address a couple of things in there. She said the reason why, you know what I'm saying, she was comfortable and needed to be with that white man because that white man came from something and he had his own. He never felt like he was in competition with his wife, that he was always supporting his wife, holding her cups for her, drying her tears for her. And a black man could never do that. You know what I'm saying? A black man will always feel like he's in competition with his wife. And if he's trying to succeed, he's trying to achieve something, he would make sure that his black woman would put herself on the back seat, on the back burner, you know what I'm saying, in order for him to achieve success. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk specifically on these points. When we think about it, do we really feel like that's a true case? Like Larry said, maybe Barack and Michelle was the
anomaly.
Yeah.
I want to touch on that part right there, on the Barack part, because 2016, Barack Obama created his first movie, autobiography, that's on Netflix. He owned part of Netflix too. It's in his whole movie, he used his real name and he put his relationship in that movie. And it did not show not one time. So he started his career off with a white woman.
Yeah. He did.
So, you know what, brothers? I will say this too, man, just to go through, just to touch on that. It's different, but it's two things that's happening. So there is a discourse between our community, right, as far as the black community by design that we did not create. Let's keep that in mind. All right. We did not create this battle. All right. This relationship or this lack of black love. But the thing is that when an individual does not subscribe to that and they are in a different proximity that is not, they just don't have as many of us there, then it's like, okay, do you vibe with who vibe with you? Or are you going to take everything that you own, not everything that you own, but are you going to take a step back because you want the perception of having that black love? And you know that this black love may not be everything that you can give to him. You see what I'm saying? Or are you willing to get love, period, no matter what it looks like, to carry you to that next level? But at the same time, Bitcoin, I want to say how crazy it is. I even remember that movie Trick Baby. Y'all might want to check that out now. There's a book too by Donald Goins, but it was basically a young man that was he was mixed, and his mother was a prostitute, but he passed for white. You see, so what he did was he played the game to bring the dope. Y'all got to check it out now, but
Had to check that out.
yeah, check it out, Trick Baby. So listen, y'all, I'm about to move gears because I want to give Bitcoin his time to really talk about what Bitcoin is and how individuals can transition, and not necessarily transition, but actually make an income with it. And if you don't mind talking about the how you've interacted with Jim Jones.
All right. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer payment for the everyday use. You can use it for trade or for services. You can integrate Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies in your everyday life, for to generate money, staking, um, playing games, walking, or just trading, exchanging your money over. Uh, I mean, is it something real specific that you want me to talk about Bitcoin with, or cryptocurrency?
Well, not specifically, but hey, Herm, you got questions about Bitcoin?
Yeah, I do. So with Bitcoin, right? I remember when Bitcoin first came out, man, people thought it was like this big joke. You know what I mean? Like, man, what is this? So I saw a lot of memes. It's like, hey, I got my own one. It's shitcoin, all kind of different type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now Bitcoin has become a major player. And still, a lot of people don't really know about Bitcoin. A lot of people don't even know how to get into it. You know what I'm saying? What trading platforms to use and why to use different things. So if somebody didn't know anything about Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? What is the first thing you would want them to know about Bitcoin, and how can they get into it?
I would tell them Bitcoin is a currency that you can hold that's working for you. It I would tell them, hey, you don't have to quit your job, but stop using your everyday bank because your bank is cheating you. The same thing that I do with Bitcoin is what the banks is doing with your money. Every time you put your money inside their bank, for every $100 you put inside of a bank, they take away 97 as soon as you do it. So you got $3 left. Digitally, you see the $100, but physically it's gone. So and they go trade their money off with other companies that like cryptocurrency and other dark webs, and it's flipping 100 times before they put your money. And before they put your money back. So they make all this money off of your money that all these people that's putting these using bank accounts or savings accounts, CDs and everything. They flipping your money 10 times every day and giving you 1% at the end of the year, when you can go do that yourself and be decentralized. So cryptocurrency is a decentralized uh, currency, a
Okay,
decentralized
so
currency that you can do the same thing that these big banks, corporations are doing with your money. So I would tell a person, today I would come up to them and say, hey, you heard of cryptocurrency? They would say no. I would say, hey, well, let me give you $25 to start cryptocurrency. That means you don't even put no money into it. I'm gonna give you the first $25, and I'm gonna show them the price of the coin. That I put this $25 in. Say it's 50 cents. I say when this 50 cents go up to $1, the $25 gonna be $50. Because the value then 100 times itself. So if you put more money into that, whatever you put in there, and it 100 times its value, your money gonna go up. Something like the stock market. But what cryptocurrency is more volatile and it move faster because it's new.
now, are you able to make the withdrawal right then and there, or do you have to hold it in there for a certain amount of time before you can actualize that money?
You can take it straight out. So it's a cryptocurrency is not a stock market. So the stock market, that would be a question for the stock market, because the stock market closed at 11, open up at 10, close on Saturdays. So the cryptocurrency market is 24/7 because it's a currency exchange. It's just a foreign currency, kind of like forexing, but forexing is dealing with fiat money, which is still centralized, the banking system. It's crypto space, you're dealing with decentralized money, over 13,000 different cryptos that never close, and it's 24/7. So if you put $5 in there right now, you can take it out in 5 minutes later if it go up to $10. So
Wow. Hey, Larry, you got a question about Bitcoin, man?
Yeah. So one of the things that gets me with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is I get spammed a lot with folks that just jumping in my DM trying to get me to join these random things that I don't even know you, and you're trying to sell me something that don't work. That don't work for me because I value my dollars, and I'm sure they do.
Somebody hit me up. Hold on. Somebody hit me up and said, "Hey, you know about binary trading?" I was like, "Man, I'm straight. I'm a straight male, man. I'm not binary.
Stupid. If you don't shut up, man."
If I want, I'm binary, man. Get up out of here with that, man.
I know.
so
that was.
They stay in your DMs because cryptocurrency is a social currency, and with social currency, it's kind of like communist, where everybody's supposed to be equal, with this money. But America is adopting cryptocurrency to make it look like capitalism still, where the big wig is going to be the rich one, and the poor man is going to stay poor. And that's not the deal. But if you do follow the government side of the news of cryptocurrency, you're going to be stuck on the other side of that jam, because we giving you the game before they can put their whole hand in the jar.
See?
Yeah, but I mean, but how long can that go before the government says, you know what, enough of that? I'm going to put my hand in this jar. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
He can put his hand in the jar in the crypto world, which he already did. That means anything Ethereum and under. Ethereum, Binance, all these centralized cryptocurrency. But the coin that's never going down to sit down with the president or the Congress is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin will be the only decentralized cryptocurrency out there, because that's owned by or created by Satoshi Nakamoto, which is anonymous. So it's going to grow.
So check it out. So I appreciate that information. So we got a question from Goat. He says, do you have to pay taxes on Bitcoin?
If you have them on essential, that's a good one. So that's what the executive order and everything is, the bills that's being passed right now. If you have your crypto on a centralization platform and you cash out into a central bank, meaning you're going to get fiat money, then you have to pay taxes on that capital gains. If you have Bitcoin and you made $1 million off of Bitcoin, but you keep it inside of Bitcoin, or keep it staking, or inside of a United States digital currency, meaning it's going to stay stable where the $1 million don't go back down, you do not have to pay taxes because it's still circulating.
What, can you pull any of that money out while it's circulating? Like,
yeah.
I might have $1 million and I still be living broke?
No, you can always pull the money out. It just, you have to use it. Just use it on the platform, not on the platform, but they issue debit cards. They issue everything for you to use it.
So basically, you don't exchange it for money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Bitcoin is a payment. So what if the person you spending with accept Bitcoin? So just use your wallet and send them the equivalent amount that they're asking for in Bitcoin.
And what he's saying, ladies and gentlemen, is your digital wallet, right? So where you put that at. So it's not a real wallet. So Bitcoin, we got a question for you. Any books or courses that you recommend on learning more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general?
Yes, it's a good book by this guy named Jamar Wilson from North Carolina. It's called Bitcoin and Black America.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin and Black America.
Okay. So what does he break down in that, man? Just basically everything that you're talking about, but on a deeper level, or what?
Yes, he break down everything I'm talking about. The really, this is a book for that's should be considered like the Black Bible for Black people and Bitcoin today. That's
Oh
what
wow.
I at it as, because it shows Black people that you can overcome and wealth,
Mhm.
find before the other side, because it's something out here that's surging for us, that we got to put our hands on first before they did. Because, like you said, they laughed at it, took it as a joke. The way I adopted it is what would be the way that a lot of Black people adopted it, through the dark web or the underground web, you know, and
Hey,
it
I
can.
got one quick question before we close out, though.
Damn. Okay.
And that's based on the security of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, right? So what if I invest in this because I'm all blown away, and then I need to understand the security piece, because what if somebody hack in or jump in and take all my stuff and put it somewhere else and I can't locate it because it's not like a centralized bank where they can trace the money? I don't understand that dynamic of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency.
Okay, you got two ways. You got something like Coinbase and crypto.com. Since they are a central platform, they got customer service that will help you out with stuff like that. That means if something was to shut down where they taking your money, they can control you because they centralized. But for us, somebody else hacking you, they can recover your funds and see where it's going and see who took it. But on a decentralized, now that's when you become the owner of the bank. That's when you get the keys. So if you make that mistake on your own with a MetaMask trust wallet, a DeFi wallet, then you made the mistake. Nobody can help you recover that. So you got to keep the securities. You got to keep it safe. You have to be responsible and hide your 12 seed phrases, just like United States of Bank of America had to see from the people. Like they own the money that when you put it in there, it's no longer yours. It's they got the seed phrases to your bank. But when in DeFi, you will have it.
So here, look, man, look, before we go, just tell a brief story of how you helped
Oh,
Jim Jones with
Jim
his.
Jones. So last year, around this time, last week, Jim Jones created the Zap Life in the Capo coin and cryptocurrency, and he needed exposure with it. I'm Bitcoin Ali, man, and he featured me on the Zap Life app last year. And if you want to get those Capo coins, just download Zap Life app. It's a new social media app that, man, you could probably feature this show on there too, and go live and everything. And hey, that's where it's shaking at. But yeah, I got 20,000 of the Capo coin from Jim Jones on the app last year.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man.
Wow. Well, look, man, hey, we want to thank you for being on and everybody, y'all, for listening. Hey, so what's your final word, Big Herm, man? Hey, you got a problem with with Kanye, bro. Leave that brother alone, man. You
No,
know,
I ain't got no problem with Kanye. Yo, my final word is, man, we spend too much time trying to analyze other people's life, right? What people should and should not do. All we doing is talking shit, man. You know what I mean? Giving our point of view and having fun with it. My final point is a man can still order dessert and still be a man. You know what I mean? He can get his damn cheesecake and not be judged for it, man. We got so much pressure as it is. Y'all stop writing these damn memes and trying to say, hey, you ain't a man if you like dessert. You know what I mean?
I think they're
And
just trying to go
Ali,
viral, man.
yeah, man. And Bitcoin Ali, man, I appreciate you coming on and opening some light for us for the Bitcoin game, because with a lot of things, real estate and different things that's happening in America, our community always finds ourselves in the back trying to catch up. So thank you for being in the forefront and trying to give it to our community. You know what I'm saying? So we can stop being left behind.
absolutely. Big Larry, what you got, man?
Yep. So I want to say thank you to Bitcoin Ali for kind of, explaining some of that stuff, because I'm telling you, the DMs ain't gonna work for me. You can't be some random stranger talking to me about Bitcoin. I'm just gonna ignore you. So it's good that you kind of made that that point, I know I phased out. But overall, for the show, man, I love these conversations. I love having these open discussions about trending topics and just things that kind of get under us. It's good, and I can't wait until we have a show where we get some females on here to really have some hardcore discussions between what a male
Oh,
perspective,
man,
female
I don't know
perspective,
if
in some of these
look,
conversations, man.
hey, look, I
We
don't know
need
if
it.
the Smith can take that right now, but yeah, we'll be doing it. Hey, Bitcoin, man. Hey, I want to give you the floor, man. How can individuals follow you, man?
All right, man. Y'all can follow me at official Bitcoin Ali on Instagram or on Facebook. Follow me at Bitcoin Ali. Come join Crypto Kings. It's spelled just like I said it. With a ARYPTO Kings, because we're from the South. And
Yeah.
you can also come check out the first physical crypto store in America ever built. You hear me? It's gonna be 500 more stores built in the next 5 years, called Crypto World in St. Charles, Missouri. If you want to about cryptocurrency, come eat on Tuesdays from 9 to 11. We do crypto and coffee, and we got donuts. Or you can come on the third Thursday of every month, Thursday night at 6:30 to 9 o'clock. We do crypto and burr.
So what we gonna do is, man, look, I'm gonna make sure that you in the den and that you can put your information out there, right? Because look, we up the street, man, and I find a way to come up there and support you, man. And appreciate you coming on. We appreciate everybody that's watching. And let me see, the Facebook, the YouTube, and fan base, right? So this was super dope, man. Thanks for being on, man. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, just a caveat based off of what Herm said, a lot of this stuff we be talking about, it's real talk. Some of it sound crazy, but these are real conversations that we have, but we need to have, because ultimately we're sharing our own thought processes, but we're also learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're learning more about each other, and then we're also learning about our culture. And we have progressed in so many different ways, but there's so many different ways that we still need to catch up on. So I'll leave y'all with that. Next week, we see y'all. We got some things popping, right? We got some things cooking, and it ain't over. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy. Later.
Right, man. Peace.